everyone, I'm Allison, and welcome to My Weekly Meltdowns coverage of Big Brother 21 live feed and spoilers, week 6. So if you don't want to know, don't watch, or don't ask, because we're going to be talking about it. And trust me, we're going to be talking about it tonight. Don't even get me started. So much has happened. One thing in particular that, the HOH is Jessica. I know.
Shocking.
The parting words I left with on Thursday night were, shit, there's no way. What are we going to get a Jessica HOH? And look what we got. We got a Jessica HOH. And I just want to go on. I want to go on record as saying, who said Thursday night that deep down in the deviant side that they thought that, it would be awesome to have a Jessica HOH? Who said that?
Probably you.
Okay. I'm just wondering because Tyler's trying to take credit for it, and I'm the one who said it first. Okay? I just want it out there, little turd.
Well, since he's in Taiwan,
He's in Taiwan, and he can't do anything about it.
You know what? He did say it because I messaged him, or actually I posted on Twitter saying, this is all your fault.
It is his fault. I just said it would be funny to be, and I think that we all as a group kind of manifested it and brought it into the universe somehow. I think all of us did.
We did. We made it happen.
But,
I think so too.
But anyway, I'm just messing with him. I'm just jerking him off. I'm just kidding. I would never jerk a friend off.
Speaking of jerking a friend off.
There's some stuff going on in the Big Brother house that needs to be addressed before we get on to I don't know what is going on with Nick and his creepy feet and everything else that's going on with him. And what the hell happened to Kim?
We lost Kim. What happened?
Kim, where'd you go, girl? Oh my God. Okay, so listen, here's the thing. I've got it up on my screen. Let me pull it up here.
Can you bring that thing that I sent you?
Yeah, I'm trying to bring it up right now while we're waiting on Kim to come back. I mean, really, we're in the middle of a show, Kim. I'm sitting here talking. I go, where the hell is Kim?
She went to go get a refill.
I pushed a button. Next thing you know, poof, I was gone.
Don't push buttons.
Don't push buttons. Don't touch anything. Here, listen.
Yes.
I was just talking about
your friends.
Yeah, Nick's weird behavior. His stroking Tommy's crotch with his feet, and we've got what is this? Is this from today? Hold on one second.
Well, at least in this case, it's two consenting adults. It wasn't JP.
This is true, but here's the thing. Okay. No boundaries, Nick. Joking about jerking off Tommy. Jack, given the opportunity, would you? Nick, for Tommy? Yeah. I couldn't look though. I'd get really weirded out, but I do it because Tommy's my best friend. I do that for any of my friends, not just because you're gay. What the hell does that even?
I love you too dearly.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I don't want to snatch.
I'm not touching either one of you, and I'm not offering up my business either.
I can't imagine in what lifetime I'd be hanging out going, excuse me, do you think you can get me to orgasm?
Have you ever seen?
I mean, I suppose there's Vegas, but.
Yeah, listen, have you ever seen that Netflix documentary called Abducted in Plain Sight, where the girl is abducted by the neighbor twice, and the neighbor manipulates the mom and the dad and has an affair basically with both of them, and the dad is in the car with the neighbor, and the guy's like, hey, will you jerk me off? I need some relief. And the dad leans over and does it because that's what neighbors do. I'm sorry. No.
Because that's what neighbors do.
I don't have one hell of a hot neighbor.
let's say hi to the people in the Rebecca Hurley, AB, Mars, Michelle Edwards, Tracy Burke. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry if you're just now coming in. We don't normally talk about,
Jerking off our neighbor.
jerking our neighbors off or each other for that matter. I'm just saying, I don't care what the situation is. I don't care if I'm in the Big Brother house. I'm not touching anyone's genitalia. Okay, I'm not even going to touch mine out of the fear that it's going to get screen captured and broadcast and looking like I'm going to sleep with my hands over the covers. So if I moan weird in my sleep, people aren't assuming that I'm doing something inappropriate.
And you're good Southern girl. Here, let me translate to good Southern girl lingo. In case you're pleasuring yourself.
I'm not pleasuring myself. And if I'm not pleasuring myself, you're not pleasuring yourself. So everybody just needs to not be pleasuring anybody.
Ain't nobody getting no pleasure.
No.
Oh,
No, it's just ridiculous.
I know, but okay. This house, there's some pretty loose morals in this house overall anyway.
Pretty loose?
There's some other things that are loose. Can you also read that tweet that I just sent you?
Can we discuss Tommy? Okay, so they broadcast over the speakers saying, Tommy, it's time for your punishment. He goes to the storage room. He has enough time to go there to get the air horns so that he can go room to room, and walks into the have-not room right as Jackson is pulling up and zippering his pants, and Holly is completely under the covers.
It's just not a mental thing that I need. I'm like, ugh, I'm gonna throw up the first time. Here's the thing. There's all kinds of weird shit going on. Like, here's another one. I mean, people just really will say anything. Nick, does it hurt? Sis, no. Nick, probably because you're loose. Sis, I'm not actually. Thank you very much. What the fuck are you talking about? What is loose? What's not loose? I'm not stupid, but what are you talking about?
Apparently because Jack is big and he wants to know if it hurts. And she's saying no. And he's apparently saying that she has a loose vagine.
Vagine or buzzing?
They must probably.
One of them.
Maybe Jackson has to tie a 2x4 across his ass to keep from sliding in. I don't know.
What?
That's loose.
Y'all, we're in it today. See, this is what happens when Tyler's not here. We're unmonitored, but that's okay. Listen, here's the thing. I don't care what your sexual preference is. If you want to jerk off guys and sleep with women, that's your deal. That's your thing. More power to you. Wow, Nick, I'm really surprised. There's just a lot going on in the Big Brother house. Like I said, it's just a little brief recap. HOH is Jessica. I know I said on Thursday's show, if Jessica won HOH, I would write down an apology on a piece of paper and eat my own words, or rather write Jessica sucks on a piece of paper and eat it. Well, guess what? I lied. I'm not doing that. But she wanted. No, I'm not doing that shit.
No, that ain't happening.
Not only HOH, but then turns around and wins POV on top of it.
And she nominates the jackoffs.
Exactly. Both
Two
of them.
jackoffs.
Yep.
This is one of the few times where a queen beats pair of jacks. For sure.
But
Speaking of poker.
Speaking of poker, I mean, I bet we got jokes from here to China tonight. I'm telling you, this is just unbelievable. Yep, we got the 6 shooters. I don't even know what they are anymore. I know
They're not.
Okay, let's just start with Thursday night. Okay, into Friday morning. So I know I woke Kim up at the butt crack of dawn because I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm immediately on the live feeds for like an hour and a half before I get in the shower. Okay. And Holly is up there in the HOH room with Jessica. Let's see who. Just
it was Nicole, Jessica, Holly. The 3 of them slept in the bed together.
Yep.
Jessica, Nicole, and
Cat.
Cat. Yeah.
were sleeping in the bed together. Plus Holly was up there. And then Sis would make her awkward entrances and then leaving again and borrowing nail polish and coming back in and leaving again because she was uncomfortable in there.
A lot of ass sucking going on.
I mean, she jealous because it's not her asshole getting sucked per usual?
Mm-hmm.
I would say there's a possibility of it, but
Okay.
more so she was feeling left out.
Oh, for God's sake, get the look. Do you think the people in that room haven't? Do you think they have felt left out? I can tolerate anybody in that room except any of the 6 shooters. I don't care where Holly's coming from. Holly's got a lot of people protecting her right now. And granted, these people don't know what we know, but it's still ridiculous that she's up there. Even in the room, it made me nauseous. Like, what are you doing, girl? Come on. You guys have barely spoke to this girl.
But has Jessica figured it out by now?
She's protecting her assets.
Yeah.
And by assets, I mean Jackson's balls.
Right. Which, whatever. There's so much in, like, the target is Jack, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
The veto's was not used.
Right.
And
he's on his apology humility tour.
Yes.
well, that's called karma. And we all
Everybody's
knew,
ass.
yeah, this would eventually happen, the whole karma game.
And now he's plotting, to flip the votes, so he doesn't go, and he's planning on blackmailing Kat. So that's his idea of how he's going to stay.
And he's totally confident that Nick is going to vote out Jackson, but that Nick won't admit it to him until Cliff does. So he thinks he has both Nick and Cliff voting to keep him.
And Cliff is not keeping him.
And there is Nick.
They're not keeping
deals. He's going, oh, I'll keep you safe for the next 3 weeks. It's like, bitch, you can't win the next 3 HOHs.
Yeah. And the thing is, he has absolutely no power at this point.
So in the
he's trying to hand out safety to everybody like Oprah.
Now we're informing people who probably aren't really watching the live feeds of what's going on. So how is Jack planning on blackmailing Kat is one thing that they want to know in the chat.
Go for it.
I don't know.
I didn't get the whole story. I just seen some of the notes. I'm not sure exactly what his plan is. I guess maybe because she knows Holly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even. Well, the other thing is, Kat was the mole, and it was intentional that she was the mole. So she was working both sides. So apparently, maybe he's going to tell everybody that she was intentionally being a mole.
Yep.
So and that could be a problematic for her, but
she could be in a much better position than she is. To be honest with you, Holly is now in a better position than Kat's in.
Mm-hmm. And Nicole's position is getting better and better every day.
I have a deal in here. Hold on one second. Tracy said, I thought Nicole spent too much time in the HOH. She needs to network more, in my opinion. What do you guys think about that?
I agree. She spent a lot of time in the HOH, but last night she was down in the RV room. But she was down there. She was talking to Nick. Nick is protecting Nicole at all cost. At all cost. She's been
there for him pretty much.
And that's exactly what he said. Jack said, I'll make sure you're safe. I'll keep the numbers on our side as long as you keep me. And Nick said to Jack, I'm not even so much worried about me. I figured I might get 2 weeks out of this. He goes, I want to make sure Nicole's safe because that's the only person who has been there for me from the beginning.
Now, I heard Nick say that this afternoon Deb sent me a text and said, hey, Jack and Nick are talking right now. He's campaigning, all of this stuff. And I was listening to them talk, and I did hear Nick say, I'm not, I'm keeping Nicole safe. I mean, she's been there for me when all y'all were crapping on me. She was here. And Nick was really, I don't know if he's snowballing or what, but he really had me convinced that he's keeping Jack. Like, he was even breaking out his therapy methods to Jack, saying, okay, this is how you need to address Kat to get her to do what you want. You make this kind of statement, and then you follow it up with, on the other hand, and then they pull more towards that second statement, and they will listen to that one more than the first one. And I'm like, ooh, I need to be writing this shit down next time I want to make a point. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Anything else? Yes, this is a great week. Apparently, I don't know when Jack is going to confront Kat about her being a mole and all of this stuff. He said something about doing it tomorrow, but if she denies knowing Holly, again, he's going to bring everyone else into it. I don't know.
That's bad. That's so bad. Just say goodbye.
Knows what the fuck he's doing. Okay, you need to just calm down. I haven't heard anything about Mickey. Like, he is just laying low right now.
Taking his
punishment. Keep his mouth shut. Keep your head down, and don't say anything. Don't pain. Your mouth shut.
Ultimately, with hindsight being 2020, is really a better move than I think they even realized was going to happen, because with Jack and Jackson, girls will hold on to a grudge. Okay. They just do. It's like, I can forgive you, but I'm not going to forget what you did. And 5 years from now, if you piss me off, I'm going to bring it up again.
And pull it out of my spiteful arsenal. It's coming out.
But guys, they get over things faster, and then they don't remember what it was anyway. Not all guys, but for the most part, and I think it's genetic. Jack and Jackson are already kind of mending fences, although Jackson's still holding a little grudge. If there were 2 weeks of the two of them, I honestly think the 6 shooters would be back together.
I don't know what they're rallying with now, but it looks a lot like Jack. Okay, hold on a second. Let me backpedal. Tommy, who to me is playing the perfect game right now. Tommy is the one who spearheaded this plan this afternoon. Am I right?
Yes.
Ladies. So he is the one that is saying, do this, do that. And Nick is jumping on it, and they're planning on doing all this stuff, tell Kat this, do that. They're sending him off to do what needs to be done. And they all leave the room, and it's just Christy and I didn't even know Christy was in there. She was so quiet, for God's sake, alert the media. And so Christy and Tommy were in there, and Tommy is like, I'm scared I said too much. She's like, yeah, we need to roll it back a bit, because he's like, I just gave too much information. And that is the most that I personally have ever heard Tommy just go, because I'm cleaning my kitchen, doing a little, throwing out summer stuff, just getting ready, because I cannot freaking wait for October and fall to get here. You people have no idea. But anyway, so I'm like doing my little fall cleaning already in August, and I've got my earbuds in, and I'm listening to the live feeds, and I keep thinking, is that Nick or Tommy talking?
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Yeah, so I would run back, and I'm like, that is Tommy. I thought that was Nick the whole time. So a lot of people are kind of like in the chat right now. They're asking, okay, well, there's one thing. Is this true? Is Jackson trying to stir the pot? I love it. I love it. See? I'm going to put a Christmas tree up in the corner of my little deal here and just leave it up all year. I love it. I can't wait. Y'all don't even know. September 1st, my Halloween shit's going up. Anyway, so I was reading in the chat, guys, that Jackson is planning on telling everyone that Christy is really Jack's ex-girlfriend.
Yes. He has.
Okay, please tell me what this is about.
Wait, Christy is telling who?
No, Jackson is going to tell everyone that Christy is Jack's ex-girlfriend.
He wants to do it as part of his eviction speech and say how Jack has brought up his ex-girlfriend time and time and time again. And as it is, just like, everyone suspects Holly and Kat of knowing each other. Jack, you also know somebody, Christy, because
I can't wait.
that's your ex-girlfriend.
Oh, that would be bomb.
Thursday night cannot get here.
During his eviction speech so that they can't answer to it.
I love that. That is freaking perfect, man. Like, that is gold. I can't believe I'm saying I love what Jackson I hope he doesn't puss out.
That is so shady. I love it.
I love it. But what do you expect? Here's something. Beth in the chat was saying, I love Jess and Kat questioning the 6 about why they and Nicole and Cliff were offered the 7th spot. And Tommy looked like a deer caught in the headlights. I have to say, I saw this and he didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
How can you ask that man a question when he looks like a freaking STD dick on top of his head? I mean, it looks like an inflamed penis head he's walking around in. That is nuts. Have y'all seen this?
It's disturbing.
We got to bring this up. Hold on.
It's so bad.
It's so bad. We're gonna. Okay, and somebody has to.
It's like an excited Doberman.
It looks like a red penis head.
Oh my God! It's puppy lipstick.
He looks. It's just disgusting. It is puppy lipstick. At first I was like, why does he look like he was in the band Devo? No. Kim was like, no, Allison.
That's Allison sends me a message and she goes, God, it looks like he's right out of Devo. And I said, or 1950s hair dryers. Or
I mean, can somebody explain this to me? What the hell is happening? What is he wearing? Why is he wearing this? Is he a have-not? What's happening?
He's not a have-not. He's a rocket. He's a rocket man.
This is a red rocket
from the Vita. And he initially was saying that he took this so that Kat could have the trip to Hawaii.
Yeah, sure.
I'm being the good guy. I'm making sure I'm making amends for all the shit that went on. And Kat has the trip to Hawaii now. Realistically, and he's come back later on in the week and Kat was like, bullshit. He didn't give up anything for me.
Are there no have-nots this week?
There are no have-nots this week. That's why Jackson and Holly are doing the have-not dance together.
What? I mean, there are no have-nots this week.
That is just disturbing. He looks like he is just screaming out of a dog's dick. That is just insane.
Well, and he said that it's really, really heavy. It's very heavy. And the only time he's allowed to take it off is when he goes in the shower and when he goes to bed.
What about when he goes to the
shower all the time?
I shower like 6 times a day.
What? That is amazing. Okay, so I got to stop looking at that. I got to stop. I can't.
And they only gave him one unitard that he has to wear till next Friday, which means Thursday night eviction.
Oh, thank God.
Tommy's going to be looking like a giant dick on national TV.
He's going to look like a giant dick. Can you imagine the face he's going to make if Jackson doesn't puss out and lie about Jackson and Christy? And they're saying in the chat, they're saying, well, Christy's a lesbian. No one will believe it. Listen, okay, not every, you experiment maybe sometimes with the man. I don't know. I'm not a lesbian, but maybe you got to be with a man to go, yeah, I'm not into dudes.
Yeah, but she's admitted to being with men.
Yeah, so I don't think it's that big. Look, and he's still staring at me on my other screen. No.
Tommy is? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have 2 screens.
No. And then Jack gets voted out, which means it's Christy's word against everybody. And Christy is Jackson's target. Christy wants Jackson or Tommy. Personally, I think they'd be stupid to get rid of Christy right now. I think they need to get rid of Tommy ahead of Christy.
Here's the thing. And nobody is even talking about Jessica, who is the HOH, who has them nominated. Is she still a piece of furniture as HOH? Because let's be real for a second. I love that she won HOH and put up the jack-offs, okay? I love that she has called some of these people on their shit and said, you know what? I've been left out of the loop. I've been this and this, and I'm on to it. I love that she is able to, she has sat back and been taking mental inventory and pulling shit out of her arsenal, her grudge arsenal, her spiteful art. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, is she still just being Jessica as HOH? I mean, it's going to be back to the spider in the corner, under the bed, in the shower, that's going to jump out and give you a heart attack. Oh, yeah, you're here. I totally forgot. I'm not knocking it. I think she's doing a great job. But I also think that Nicole and Cliff and Kat are they're all together. They're doing the Cliff's Angels and all that. And that's great. How many HOHs has Nicole won? 0. How many HOHs has Kat won? 0. Cliff has won 1 HOH. So if you think about it, it's really more in what's left of the 6 Shooters Alliance. It's more in their favor to win HOH this coming week. So you've still got to play it safe, whether you want to or not.
Why?
You know?
Why? I do not recall ever in Big Brother, HOHs are always nervous when their reign is over, right?
She's not nervous at all.
Well, she kind of is, but here's the thing. Who's going after her? Cliff's Angels? No. There's 3 people right there. Is Holly going to come after her? Hell no. Holly and Jackson both want to go after the Christy Tommy side of things. Nick? Hell no. He's not coming after her. And Christy Tommy, who are they going after? Jackson.
Yeah, so she's
an outgoing HOH, making the biggest single move of the season, winning both HOH and the POV, and no one's mentioning her at all. Not even as a pawn.
Oh my God, hold on a second.
That's it.
I'd rather get a colonoscopy instead of listening to Sis strategize with Cliff again.
Same.
Oh my God.
So tell me about this. What's going on with that? I have no idea.
I can't even, I can't listen to her. She's just so stupid.
I did hear her. Oh, because Nick blabbed to Sis about backdooring Jack. So yeah, because I'm not shocked. Nobody keeps a damn mouth shut, but she's just sitting there like, well, I don't know what to do. Where am I going to go? I don't know who I'm going to be with. And Nick's like, I got you, you'll be with me. And Sis has said some pretty shitty things this week. She said something along the lines of, I don't understand these people. We're better looking than them. She said that to Jack. She's like, we're so good looking compared to them. And then you've got Cliff as an old man and all that. Just, she's so nasty. Like, I can't stand her. The bitch has won nothing. Now I will be livid if someone like her gets HOH next week. I mean, what will the HOH competition be? Who can take the biggest cucumber up the ass the fastest? It'll be Sis.
Well, she's done it in the HOH.
I'm sorry, Mom, if you're in the thing. I apologize, Jesus. But that's just how I feel.
She's done it.
Yo, I got to go to church this Sunday.
Seriously.
Really
Bitch, you need Jesus.
I need to go. I'm going to be in the back row in black and sunglasses, but they're going to point me out. There's Miss Allison. Haven't seen you in a while. But YouTube has. Come see me afterwards, sister girl.
We need to talk about some cucumbers.
Oh, my. Yeah, we need to talk about some cucumbers and bananas.
You're going to be at church and they're going to go, oh, look who's here. It's Allison of all people.
Now they're going to put exactly. And then they're going to make my ass work in the nursery. You watch. And it won't be with the good kids. It'll be with the crazy toddlers who shit in their hands and wipe it on their face. You watch. That's what happens to Allison. Okay.
Of all people.
Of all people.
Of all people.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Anyway, my ADD's kicking in. Let's see. Sis here.
Need a refill. You go ahead. Bring up the next subject. I'm listening.
Sis will win a comp that requires how many different ways you can say, I'm so angry. I'm so angry.
Seriously.
Or hold me back. Like, somebody hold me back. I'm about to get up. You're not going to do anything.
You're not going to do shit.
I could strangle you with your hair. Okay. I could probably do this and make that bitch jump out of herself. I mean, come on. She ain't going to do anything.
Shit. She ain't going to do shit.
No, she's not going to do shit.
Small talk.
Yeah.
And then, but you know what? But when you think about it, it's going to get very interesting here because, okay, so Jessica cannot play.
Right.
Depending on who wins HOH, Jessica is probably getting out of this scot-free.
It's looking like it.
Nicole is probably getting out of this scot-free because Nick isn't coming for her and Nick's going to protect her. Cliff is coming out of this clean. Kat is really the only one of Cliff's angels that has a target on her. And that's because she's yacked too much. Holly, yeah, she's going to be a target, but you know what? Jackson's a bigger target than her.
Mm-hmm.
The only girl that is in trouble here is Christy.
I'm telling you what, girl, y'all, is this the first HOH where the HOH is getting away scot-free, her alliance is getting away scot-free, and the nominees are taking it out on their own alliance? I can't remember.
It's glorious.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time this has happened. And then freaking Jackson is going to announce a big fat lie during the live show.
That's amazing.
I just got, okay, let's just, Jesus, I know I've been bad, but please don't let Jackson puss out on Thursday. Let it happen. I need it. I need it. Amen.
Amen.
I'll be there Sunday. Okay. I mean, there's just going to be a lot going on. It's so exciting though. Y'all can't lie. Thursdays are getting really exciting. No matter what goes on in the Big Brother house or what is going on, we are all excited come Thursday. Don't lie.
Well, everything that happened last Thursday, you know, everything that Sam caused, it was spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he just sat back and watched the fireworks. It was just amazing.
Literally. He sat in the hallway while the fireworks were going off in the boat room.
We're going to talk about that in a second. But look here. If Nick votes to keep Jack, he will be targeted by Jess's group. But Jess's group is not as big as the other group. Right?
They are now.
It is now. They are now.
Okay.
Because
I'm trying to figure out how many
they're
people
with Jackson and Holly. Jackson and Holly are going to be working with them.
And here's
okay, I got you.
If he decides to keep Jack and vote out Jackson, it's probably going to be a 4-4 tie. Who breaks the tie? Jessica. Who she want gone?
Exactly.
Jackson or Jack.
Jack.
Which means Jack would be gone and Nick would be on the outside.
And what does
told Jack? He's come right out and told him it doesn't look good. More than likely, you're gone.
And Jack now knows what it's
blackmails, like. And Jack thinks that blackmail is going to work for him.
Yeah.
This isn't your everyday life, Jack. This is Big Brother. You can get away and do all kinds of crazy crap in the real world, but this is a whole different ball of wax. This is karma up front, close and personal. And you're getting a big taste of it. And your ass is going to be sitting in that jury house for a week by your damn self. And you're going to have to think about everything that geez, own your shit.
Question.
What's weird is that they even think, like they honestly believe that there's a good possibility Holly will vote out Jackson. She's fucking him on a daily.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah,
she won't.
That's not happening. Apparently she's had his balls in her mouth.
So you've got Cliff, Nicole, and Holly. Cat and Holly, right there, you've got 4. Doesn't matter what Nick does. And for whatever reason, they don't see this.
Jackson was telling Holly about how he uses the deodorant on his balls.
Yeah.
And then kind of alluded to Holly that she's had them in her mouth.
Well, why?
I don't know.
Like, just why?
Because right before the big blow up, he was wearing his towel. He came out of the shower and he's standing in the hallway right by the bathroom. So bathroom hallway area, and reaches up underneath with a stick deodorant, takes care of the junk, and then turns around and puts the deodorant on underneath his arms. And I'm thinking, oh my God, he's going to get armpit crabs, but that didn't happen yet.
Well, apparently other people use his deodorant.
See, no, you don't share that shit. I'm going to give you a life lesson out there, people. You don't share deodorant.
Then today's Tuesday. So it was it yesterday? The days are running together. I think it was yesterday. He did it again, but he was standing in front of the mirror. Do these people not realize there's cameras behind there? But that's a whole nother story.
That's old news, honey.
And he heard the guy behind the glass laughing at him. And he told Holly about
I would be just screaming.
And that was the lead in to him explaining to her that he uses his deodorant on his balls to keep his num-nums nice and dry.
You don't, if you're putting stuff down there in the summer because it's hot, give a lady a heads up, because she may not want that in her mouth. And I'll be honest with you, it gets hot in the summer. Allison puts a little baby powder in her panties.
No.
Okay.
What you need
is dry.
Anti-monkey butt powder. That's what you need.
I'm going to sprinkle a little bit in the crotch area, my undies. I'm going to air it, and I'm good to go. But I'm not going to let Captain Obvious visit if I've got that down there. You know what I'm saying?
Shower that off first.
It's called common courtesy. Okay.
Yeah. Well, and they make stuff for guys for that purpose, and it's not deodorant.
Talcum powder.
They've actually got, what's it called?
Oh, hold on.
I'll tell you.
I bet you anything Deb's about to come out with some ball deodorant.
Probably.
And I probably got some weird kinky crap in her house that we don't want to know about. I swear the other day she was walking around her house, I thought I saw a swing. Okay, monkey butt. Okay, whew. I thought you were going to pull something else out. Okay, diaper rash powder.
Anti-monkey butt powder.
Yes.
Good. It has
You're
calamine
welcome,
in
AB.
it.
Huh? What's that?
It has calamine in it.
That's awesome.
It's really good.
I'm not shocked about anything comes out of the mouths of these people. I'm not. And if I were on Big Brother this season and I were still in the house, there would be gifts galore of my face, expressions. Because if I heard shit like that, I'd be like, it would just be nonstop. There'd be like a whole Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday gift faces of Allison. Like, what the hell? I feel like I'd get kicked. I'd probably eject myself. I don't know. But so let's talk about this fight, guys. Yes, that's right. This is funny. Hold on one second. Yeah. Allison would be employed for one day if she was productive. Yeah, because you'd hear my ass. There'd be no way you wouldn't hear me laughing. Oh my God.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd laugh because I have a loud bust of a laugh. But let's talk about this fight that broke out before Thursday night's show. Now, there was an 1 and 21-minute YouTube video that the three of us saw, right?
Yes.
And it was taken down. It was leaked. That's not a leak, honey. That's a gush, okay, of feeds. I don't know what your version of a leak. What did I say, Kim? A leak is when I pee a little when I sneeze and need a poison tap.
That's a leak.
That's a leak. That's not what happened. Okay. Somebody gushed live feeds before the show. Now, you didn't see everyone in the boat room, but you heard them. What you saw is Sam, Nicole, Cliff, and Jessica all out listening to them fight. The Six Shooters Alliance was outed, but who didn't know about it? Jessica, but everyone else did. And they are just going at each other. Jack is sitting there. You know each other. There was Jackson and Jack were having a conversation, and Jack mentioned that Holly and Kat knew each other. Didn't say in what context, nothing. But up until that point, they'd let it slip a couple of times, and Tommy caught on to it, but he didn't say anything. But Jack took that information, and it's like, pass it down. You know how it goes. He took it as Holly, Kat, and Mickey know each other, all three of them. And so they're all in the boat room. Christy's hysterical. Jack's jumping up and down. You know each other. You know each other. And I mean, Mickey looks angry. He looks like a guy that is about to punch a hole in the wall.
He was clenching his jaw.
Yes.
Oh my
His
God.
square jaw.
Right. And and who started this? Anybody? Who started this?
Who started what?
Who started the whole fight originally?
Originally?
Sam.
It was Sam.
Yeah.
Sam started everything. Yeah.
And how did he start it?
Yeah.
Do y'all know?
He started,
I didn't hear the question.
how did Sam start it? I forget. Oh, he told Jackson that Christy was planning on using her power or didn't want to use her power on him. That's what it was. That she had no intention on using her power on him. She wanted to save it for herself. I think that's what it was. Is that what it was?
I can't remember. I just know that he was.
It was about Christy's power.
Yeah.
When Cliff told her that he was going to put up the jacks, she didn't give a shit.
Right.
So that's what it was. She was on board with both the jacks going up.
So, yes, Sam told Jackson that Christy was targeting him. Here's the thing. And she's freaking out because some people in the house might know each other. So it's okay for you and Tommy to know each other, which I don't know how that hasn't come out yet.
Which I think, although Kat wants to start that rumor.
Yes, which is amazing that she even thought of that.
Kat wants to start the rumor that Tommy and Christy know each other because they're both from Staten Island and they're both part of the gay community. Therefore, Christy and Tommy know each other.
And they actually do.
They do. By the way, for anybody watching who's interested in taking care of anything with either their own balls or somebody else's balls, you can buy Fresh Balls Lotion, the solution, from Amazon for $11.95.
Does that have a flavor?
Huh?
Does that have a flavor?
Hold on a second. What's it called, Kim?
Fresh Balls Lotion, the solution for men. You can just look up Fresh Balls on Amazon. I'm sure it'll pop up. And then the other one is called Manscaped Crop Preserver.
Okay, that one sounds better. What's that one again?
Just go to Manscaped. So Manscaped, manscaped.com. And it's Manscaped Crop Preserver. They also do sell the Manscaped, the lawnmower, which is an electric razor.
Holy crap. Okay, hold on a second. We just hit gold, Pedro. Okay, ADD's kicked in. Y'all go pee if you don't want to see this stuff because Allison's in it now. Kim, you done started it. Because we have hit the holy grail of just dirt. Get him the ultimate gift. bring his routine up to
See?
with these self-care men's essentials that will help him look good and feel good.
Mm-hmm.
So, trimming without the mess.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all, men,
Oh,
you
look,
need to trim your shit. I'm just
Together
saying,
we save balls.
you need to trim your shit. If you want your balls in anybody's mouth, you need to trim them.
Look, we could be saving someone's relationship
Right now.
Like what did you say? The lawnmower?
The lawnmower is the little razor for trimming that shit up.
Yeah.
And it is,
dude, there's a plow. There is a freaking plow.
That's the so you got the lawnmower and you got the plow.
Oh my God.
You guys are really gonna put a blade like that around your genitalia?
No.
Edge razor blade.
I don't know who's brave enough to do that shit.
Ooh,
I wouldn't
I
let
hope
my man
that's
do that.
Bubbles.
You guys, but when they go in for like a vasectomy, guess what they use on them?
Listen, my mom's a retired nurse. I had to hear about her preparing men for vasectomies at the dinner table at 12. The lawnmower. You know, I'm sitting here thinking this could be used on a woman, but I don't know what you're sporting down there that you need a lawnmower. But
well, I could see potentially the lawnmower, but not the plow.
I don't need a plow in any form. Okay. I just want to make that. Okay. AB wants to know, you guys know anything about lobotomies? Do you need one after watching this show, AB?
Yeah, I think we all do.
Okay. All right.
Oh, they got both the lawnmower and the lawnmower 2.0. It's a
dude, you can get the trimmer plus peak hygiene plan for $49.99 plus free shipping. $14.99 replacement blade refills every 3 months. No commitment. Cancel anytime.
Okay, you guys, no. They have got so you can get
has a USB charger.
You can get the crop cleanser, which is moisturizing hair and body wash. You can get the crop reviver, which is soothing and hydrating toner. And then you can get the crop preserver, which is your anti-chafing ball deodorant.
Okay. Do any of these have flavors?
Let's see. It's oil-free moisturizing deodorant, and it creates an anti-chafing barrier that reduces bacterial growth to provide all-day freshness below the waist.
Listen, I'm just really fascinated with this magic mat.
It's paraben-free, cruelty-free, dye-free, and vegan.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Listen.
So no calories.
I'll save you $3.99. Get a real newspaper. Okay? I mean, what is this?
Christ,
it says hairy situation right there.
I can't see.
On the paper. It says hairy situation.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, so anyway, this has been Man Maintenance with Allison, Kim, and Deb. Okay?
One of their packages is called Nuts and Bolts.
This is just the gift that keeps on giving.
Men, we're begging you, shave your balls.
Nuts and bolts.
Nuts and Bolts includes your crop preserver, your Manscaped, and the paper, the mat.
Oh, jeez. All right, just send me the link so I can buy the shit.
Oh, my God.
Listen to this. This set covers the bare essentials when it comes to below-the-waist manscaping needs. It features our must-have precision-engineered electric trimmer, our uniquely formulated ball deodorant and moisturizer, and the very handy grooming mat for a simple, effective, and mess-free manscaping routine. How much shit do you have going on down there? You need a mess mat. Why don't you just shave it in a shower like everybody else? And then just get Drano if you clog up the drain.
Exactly.
Hover over the toilet like women do. Am I right, ladies? You straddle that toilet.
No, I do it in a tub.
Ew. No, see, because I don't want to bathe in here.
Well, you shower after. No,
Yeah,
'cause
but
you really need to take your time. Like, when you're,
I'm not shaving like shaving it bald. You
oh,
understand?
no, it's,
Way past
yeah,
that. That
no,
itches, it burns.
no, it
You
doesn't.
My
No,
son, he doesn't watch this show, and no
no,
one
I need to
watches
be an
the show.
all-you-can-eat buffet.
He shaved his balls when he was a teenager, and just as an experiment, and he was acting a little funny, okay, wiggling, and I'm like, "What's wrong with you, son?" He said, "I did something stupid." I go, "What have you done now?" He goes, "Well, I shaved my nuts." I go, "You shaved your nuts with my razor?" The answer was yes. But yeah, you used my lady schlick on his stuff, and my lady schlick, whatever. And it hurt. I had to go get him Desitin diaper rash ointment to put on his balls because it hurt. You guys don't know. You shave that stuff, you could hurt yourself. The hair comes out coarse. Okay, we're all over the place. I'm just telling you, you're going to end up on Dr. Pimple Popper if you don't watch it. Okay?
I have never had an issue. Like, that's clean, all you can eat buffet. No.
Wow.
problem.
Okay. Well, on that note, I'm going to stop sharing this screen. I just got a text from my mother.
She's like, stop it for the love of
Stop it.
God.
If anyone's looking for the Christmas gift that keeps on giving, just go visit Manscaped with an ED at the end, manscaped.com. And there you can get all sorts of great Christmas gifts, and it's the gift that keeps on giving, ladies. I'm telling you.
I know.
If
And
anybody knows,
they didn't even sponsor us.
if
No.
anybody knows these people, we would love to sponsor them. We will randomly throw in the products. We will hold it up. I'll get a banana. We will do a demonstration. Okay. It will be everywhere.
Shave a banana for them.
Okay.
I'll let you know if it has a flavor.
We'll let you be the flavor taster. Jesus. Okay. So anyway, last I saw, Jack was trying to flip. I don't think the flip's going to happen, guys.
It's
What do you
it's
think?
not happening. It's not happening.
Yeah.
No, it's he's being too aggressive about it. And, they've already been through the whole humility tour, and they don't give a fuck. They know he's got to go. The thing is that everybody likes Jack, and Jack is really good at competitions. He's going to sail to the end if you don't get rid of him now. So, and they all know that. He's got to go. And the other thing is, everybody knows that Jackson's an asshole. So keep him around.
Yeah, but Jack's an asshole too. They're both equally assholes.
They're both equal assholes, but Jackson is a bigger asshole.
Within the
Know
house.
that. And you know what? That means less jury votes for him. He's going to be the one to get less jury votes because he has a lot less respect.
Yep.
There's a lot of unspoken resentment against Jackson that people aren't talking about. Like, a lot of people know that he was cheating on have-nots. They just didn't say anything. So
They can't. Oh, Deb, we
Yeah.
got to bring this up. And Kim, you probably know about this too. Jackson's mother has
the
hired
mother
an
thing.
attorney and is threatening to sue CBS for slander against her son. Have you guys heard about this?
I read the article. I don't, I haven't seen anything, proof positive that's happening, but
Here's the thing. Baby boy signed a contract.
Yep.
he spent his life away.
Baby boy knows that there's cameras, that there's 47 or whatever cameras and 134 mics around that house to capture everything 24/7. So baby boy is legally an adult, and so Mama Bear kind of needs to back off. About the best thing she can do is have her attorney pull her release so that baby boy can't talk about her.
Look,
Right.
you can't. You just can't protect. Look, my son doesn't have a filter. I don't know where he gets it from, but he'll say things sometimes and it's like, people, you know what I'm saying? And I want to jump the person's ass who jumps his ass. And I understand her anger, but at the same time, this isn't a 14-year-old. This is a 24-year-old. And he went into this willingly. No one put a gun to his head. All of the ammunition that is being used against him has come out of his own mouth. Exactly. So there is no slander. Slander is making up allegations or smearing a name. He laid the foundation for which this is built upon. So this is on him, no one else.
And also, for the love of God, if you ever want your child to mature and level up, let him make his own mistakes. Let him deal with the fallout. You cannot protect him from this. He has to deal with it to be able to man up.
They are totally protecting him.
Yeah, they are. They're doing it because every time someone starts talking shit, Tracy, you're right. Every time somebody starts talking shit about Jackson, the feed's cut. I've noticed it, and I'm not on the feeds 24/7, and I've noticed it.
They do it when anyone's talking shit about Jackson. They do it anytime Jackson and Holly are getting busy, which if it were not for the fact that the storyline is Tommy coming in the room. But then when Tommy was talking about it afterwards, guess what? They cut the feeds real quick after that. They started not showing him every time he was eating. Whereas before that, they were showing him in the shower. They were showing him doing all his shit. So that's why there's actually been a lot less Jackson time on air.
And is that why there's no have-nots this week?
That could be why there's no have-nots. I'm thinking it might have been like the first 4 out, and he was one of the first 4 out.
Right. And now there's no have-nots this week, and they're up there hiding in the have-not room.
It would have been Jackson, Annalise, who were the first 4? Jackson, Annalise, Christy, and
Nicole.
No,
Nicole got to the end. That's right.
3. And Kat was 3. Christy was,
Jackson was the first one now.
It was Jackson, Annalise, Christy, and Tommy.
And Tommy, yeah.
So it would have been 4 of the 6 shooters.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Here's some funny comments in the chat before we go. If Allison's son acts like Jackson, Allison will take a plane to California, jump the BB wall, and drag. Yes, I will drag. Let me tell you something. I've had my own son tell me, Mom, when you get in the big brother house, can you just not be you? Can you just be quiet? Like he has said, you're going to have to watch your mouth. My son has told me I'm going to have to watch my mouth and my face because he says, Mama, whatever your mouth doesn't say, your face says it on your behalf. So you're going to be working double time.
All you got to do is look at pictures of you looking at Finley.
Oh, God. Here's another one. The whole BB21 cast is like diarrhea from the mouth, like the diarrhea I had last night with Snickers and chili. I'll have to say electric Cubadana, that'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Snickers and chili. Oh my God.
That'll blow your colon out.
That'll do it as good as Jack cooking or Annalise cooking dinner of raw fish and raw chicken.
Raw fish and raw chicken.
Oh yeah. That medium well chicken.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That does that.
Medium well.
Well,
I don't think, other than that, right now, I think the only other thing that I thought was really funny is Christy seems to think that she's getting backdoored every week, including this week. She was worried that Jess was going to use the veto to take one of them down and put her up. So she is like the queen of paranoia.
Which is amazing. Spectacular.
God, I'm going up, bitch. Shut up. You're not going up. No. And you're going to go up if you don't knock it off. Seriously.
I can't wait for her to be on the block. I just can't wait.
Jack talked to Jessica and then came back to the rest of the, 4 out of the 6 shooters and was like, it went really well.
What happened?
No, Jack went and talked to Jessica on his Jack making apologies and deals
World tour? Yeah.
His humility to it. Yeah.
And what did she say?
And he went to Jessica, then reported back to Christy, Sis, and Nick, and Tommy, and said that it went really well, really well. But then Tommy, also as part of the humility tour, went and talked to Kat, and he came back out going, yeah, didn't go that good.
Not so much.
Jeez. I wanted to show something.
Got him down.
I wanted to show one more thing that I sent you guys in the chat at the Ask Crack of Dawn this morning. It is just the timing of everything. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but a year ago, they did the whole scrambling of words and everything challenge with the Sequester box and, rip off and all of that. And that is Brett Robinson. And the word that he made up was anal lice. Now, what are the odds that we've got anal lice in the house now? We've got Annalise, whatever. I just think that is the funniest. I have been laughing about this all day.
It's very ironic.
It's very ironic. It's very Alanis Morissette.
And the thing is, if Kat ever wins HOH, is she going to get a letter from Brett?
No. I think she freaks him out.
Well, she does. He said she does.
Yeah.
Maybe she might get a restraining order.
They were talking about that in the HOH room, saying that she was going to get a whole stack of letters from Brett, but the last one was going to include a restraining order.
Yeah, it's just going to be a restraining order. It's just going to be an envelope. She's going to open it up. It's just going to be a restraining order.
Yep.
That's it.
Pretty much.
I would love that. That would be so funny. I think I would pee myself laughing if she got a restraining order.
Can you imagine? That would be
Brother
so
did that. Yeah, like if Big Brother did that just for shits and giggles.
Even if it were a fake one that they got from Spencer's Gifts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that would be hilarious. For shits and giggles.
Well, do we have anything else to add tonight?
Not really. For the most part,
No.
other than the world tour and the big stuff we've already seen. Tomorrow night we'll see the veto competition. I want to see what that was.
Me too.
We'll be on the show tomorrow night. Unless they have a total meltdown in the last 24 hours like they did last week to try and flip the vote. But I don't think that's going to happen. I
don't think it is. Whenever they rally like that, like they did last week, it never happens. I was telling Anelda, she and I were texting last week, and she was like, yeah, it looks like they're trying to do it. They're fighting and all this. And I go, girlfriend, they are not going to switch. It ain't going to happen.
It was flipped right up until actually once the show started, and they were still not on the couch.
And the reason they didn't flip was because Christy said no. Whatever Christy says, Christy gets.
Yeah.
And so this week, though, I don't think it's going to happen because Nicole, Kat, Holly, and Cliff are solid. Nick is saying he's solid. He's going to go with them. And in fact, honestly, I think Jack potentially, I think it could be unanimous. I think Christy and Tommy might flip because they know that their votes won't save them, even though they're not thinking in terms of jury, which they should be. But this week's the double eviction, isn't it?
Is it
next week?
Is it this week or next week?
I think it's next week.
Next week.
Yeah. Yeah, because she didn't say anything at the end of the show.
But Christy brought up jury today. She even said to, you've got be careful what you say, Jack, to Kat, because you need to start thinking about jury.
Yep. And
she should keep her mouth shut about that.
And the only thing I will say, especially if there's any casual viewers, please, please, please vote for Tommy, vote for Christy, vote for all of them that you absolutely hate. Yes, one of them will end up safe, but they've got to compete. And if for some weird, odd reason, like Jack's, let's say that Christy wins HOH, then everybody shifts down in it. And if people are looking at that going, oh, it's a field trip, it's a good reward, I'm going to vote for Nicole and Cliff. And Nicole, let's say Nicole's in 4th place and one of the 6 shooters wins HOH. All of a sudden, Nicole has to compete, and the 3rd place in the competition is who gets
the 3rd nominee.
On the block.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go on the block. So
And
don't
then that's not blood on
Nicole
the
at all.
HOH's hands.
That's why we need, anybody, please. I'm voting consistently. I'm voting Tommy and Christy, and mostly Tommy, Christy, Annalise, Holly, and Jackson.
Okay.
Those are the 5. I'm voting the 5 remaining 6 shooters.
I got on there today before I left work. But anyway, I got on there and I voted for Annalise, Jackson, and Holly. Those were the 3 I voted for. The last minute, because I didn't plan on vote. I was like, screw this, I'm not going to vote. But no, I went ahead and did it.
Yeah, I'm shooting for those 5 that are shooting blanks. That's who I'm voting for.
Yeah.
So.
All right, guys. I think that's it.
I think so.
Add anything else? Kim, thanks again for joining us. If people want to find you on social media, your handle is in your picture.
Everything's my name. It's at Kim Mattina. It's either at Kim Mattina or it's at Kim in Phoenix, which I think is Instagram because I don't go there.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's Kim Mattina on Facebook.
All right. And Deb, people can find you right there, Deborah G on TV Co. and at My Next Life, Debbie on Twitter. I just want to say that I can't believe nobody in the chat noticed my deal tonight and what it says. Do you guys see this? I hate this. Is like being in a mirror. Do you see this?
I know. I'm
going to do this.
No, it's not really this way.
Do you see that right there? I am Jack's Wasted Life. You guys, nobody got that reference. I'm disappointed. That's from freaking Fight Club. Okay? That movie's 20 years old this year.
But nobody talks about Fight Club, so.
That's true. We don't talk about Fight Club. Thank you. Tom is the talker side. But anyway, I had 2. It was either I am Jack's Wasted Life or I am Jack's inflamed sense of rejection. I thought that was a little long. So I just went with Wasted Life.
Well, I'm trying to think of a short quote from Titanic that would be appropriate.
Paint me like one of your French girls?
No, referencing Jack. Jack,
don't go, Jack. Jack.
Meanwhile,
Jack and Christy are going to be hanging off a door.
They're going to be like the Titanic. They're just going to be, and they're going to, And Jack is going to get that piece of wood and he's going to float his ass on it and he's going to let Christy freeze to death. You watch. I'm telling you, it's going to happen.
I think Christy would let him freeze to death.
That's right. All right. I won't let go. I won't let go. Okay. All right. So that is it for tonight's show. You guys can find me at Summers, SOMMERS 1977 on Twitter. I am also on Instagram at the.memphis.darling. Please subscribe to My Weekly Meltdown on YouTube. You will get notifications when we go live. And please like the Facebook page, My Weekly Meltdown. Follow my cat on Instagram. Finley Zinsti, FINLEYS_INSTI. I kicked him like 3 times during the show tonight because he likes to get in. He claws the shit out of my foot during the man's
even with you while you're sleeping.
He's gonna hook you up.
Have you seen that thing where the cat is actually laying on his owner's face on Facebook?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Speaking of cats, if anybody lives in North Carolina near Randleman County in Ramsar, if you want a cat or a kitten, I have a whole colony behind my apartment, and there are all these lovely little kittens, and there's 2 pregnant cats. God, please take some kittens from here. They need homes. Somebody, please. Get a kitten, please. They're adorable and they're really friendly too. They come pawing at my door and just press their little faces up against the door when it's raining. Breaks my heart.
I moved on to Yorkies.
Pictures.
I moved on to teacup Yorkies. Okay, I've got names picked out. Gizmo, before they get him snipped, is gonna father a litter, and we've already been told if Gizmo does that, we get a free puppy out of it. And Captain Obvious's mom, because it's his dog, her dog, is like, "Do you guys want it? If not, I'll take it."
Yeah.
Captain Obvious is already like, "Allison, no, no, no." And I'm like, "Stop me. Stop me. There's no rings on these fingers. Stop me. I will be sitting up here with a freaking puppy. You watch me. I've got names picked out."
Yeah. What is the name? What name
I
you got?
can't say. I might jinx it.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll tell you one of the names.
Okay.
I thought it'd be cute if I had a little girl named Betty.
Betty Yorkie?
Betty. After my grandma.
All right. It's your grandma.
Well, her name would be Elizabeth, but I would call her Betty for short.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That just doesn't sound like a puppy name.
I don't
It's not
know.
a puppy.
But once I see the thing, I'll probably name it something like Gertrude. I don't know. I'm weird.
Gertrude. That's even worse.
You call it Gertie, like from E.T.
That's an old lady name. There used to be a Gertrude that lived around the corner from me down in
I'm
South
being
Philly.
judged right now on names.
Gertrude.
Oh, by the way, and if
Oh, wait, no, Gertrude had the big boobs. That's what it was. Gertrude. She lived down the street. She had the big boobs.
Yes, ma'am.
no, just that if anybody has connections at manscaped.com,
Yes.
be sure and get them in touch with one of us, and we will be more than happy to promote their products here. And when Allison gets in the Big Brother house, she can actually take them with her
Yes.
to provide to anybody in that house who's feeling the need to use deodorant instead of
We
balm.
can actually force Tyler to use it.
Oh my God.
No before and after
I can
pictures.
report
so I don't
back.
know that.
I can.
Oh, Tyler, I'm sorry. It's in our contract. We've got a sponsor. The good news is we've got a sponsor. The bad news is you're the one who gets to use the product.
You have to use it and report on it.
And I will get
Lawnmower.
I will get Sherlock Holmes to use them and report back.
Right.
Oh my God.
I'm not even going to mention it to Captain Obvious. He's a Southern burly man. He is not going to touch any scented manscaping bullshit. Okay?
Oh, my
You
man
tried telling a
manscapes.
Southern man that he won't do it.
Oh, no, my man's a Southern man.
Oh, you've never
Southern
met
man.
Chris.
I'm in country Bumpkinville over here.
Oh,
My
honey.
man manscapes.
Tennessee is a whole different ball of wax. I'm telling you, we're close to Mississippi and Arkansas.
There's
My man owns a farm. He's a farmer.
days
There
like
you
this, I'm happy I don't date anymore. I'm too old for this shit.
I don't want to date either, and I'm in a relationship. What does that say?
I'm getting set in my ways.
We're
That's all.
both set in our ways. It's so funny. We're like an old bickering couple. It is ridiculous. He has to deal with me on a daily basis. I bought a new vacuum cleaner 2 weeks ago, and he filmed me getting in the box because I was just trying to prove how small I am, that I could fit in a vacuum cleaner box. Anyway, that's enough. We're done. The ADD is kicking in. I'm tired. We've been everywhere.
We'll turn on some feeds. See if Jack decides to melt down tonight instead of tomorrow.
Yes, please let me know if that happens.
Can you make sure you hashtag the ball cream?
Oh, I can.
I'll let you do that.
I'll be more than happy to share the love out there.
You guys
I'll
do
even-
that and tag me in it.
I will even at BB Jackson. In fact, I might even hashtag RHAP and have Taryn bring it up as a suggestion tomorrow. I don't know.
Please do.
Or
Because
Brent.
Brent-
Brent would bring it up.
Brent shared our link tonight.
He did.
Thank you,
Yes, he
Brent.
did.
We love you.
Love Brent.
We need it. I need him to come back and do Survivor with us.
Oh my God. He freaked me out though today.
What did he do?
Well, no, because I'm scrolling through. I got home from work, scrolling through Twitter, and they've got his interview when Taryn interviewed him about the Michael Peterson trial.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay. So that was 2 years ago that he did that interview, right?
Mhm.
So I'm scrolling through, I see it, and it's like, oh my God, I don't think I've heard that in 2 years. I think I'm going to listen to it. So I'm listening to it. I'm hearing Brent. I'm hearing Taryn here and there. I'm visualizing Taryn being mortified over this as
Oh,
Brent.
as straight laced as Taryn is, listening to everything that Brent, it is hilarious to me.
When Brent's going, yeah, when I was a male escort, I was consistently a top. For those of you who don't know the difference, and goes on to explain this.
Yeah.
And all I can do is visualize Taryn being like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So anyway, so I'm listening to it. All of a sudden, out of the blue, I get a DM from Brent. And I'm like, oh my God, this is freaking. And I actually answered him and I said, you do not realize how you just freaked me out because I'm hearing your voice. And then all of a sudden it pops up on my screen. You've got a message from Brent. I mean, it's like a voice from the dead kind of thing.
What did he say to you?
Nothing huge. Every once in a while, it's kind of like I got a message from John Party tonight also. We're talking about cowboy boots.
Oh, okay. I love Brent. He came on and did Survivor with us, and
it's random shit. John Party said that if he wins big in his next poker tournament, he's going to buy a horse because he felt he'd never been on a horse before. He was just on a horse when he went for what's her face's birthday party. Surprised her for her birthday, right? And this is from BB Cam. And I'm like, okay. And he goes, I'm telling you, if I win big in the next poker tournament, I'm buying a horse. And I said, if you win big enough in the next poker tournament to buy a horse, you come down here to Arizona. I will make sure you're outfitted with cowboy boots, with real ones. None of this Canadian shit. Like,
Are they coming to the Vegas trip at the end of September?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you coming, Kim?
You know what? I might drive up just to see y'all. I'm probably not going to come up for the whole reality reunion thing. I might just come up to see you and see Bill Methling if he's there. And
yeah, I love Bill.
I asked him to do the show with us tonight. He couldn't.
Oh my God, Bill. Well, it's a good thing because he would have had to defend manscaped.com.
Damn it.
Oh, exactly. We would have to ask him about his manscaping.
I'm going to end the show, but Kim, y'all don't log up. I'm going to ask you something.
Okay.
All right. Good night, everybody. We will see you after the eviction Thursday night at 10/9 Central. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.
Bye.